this is Georgie. Welcome to Georgie's Room of Rock. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing well, having a nice day, having a nice week, whatever's going on with your life. Hope everything's well. Nice weather. Have some snow coming here in the northeast this week. Don't know how much because, the weathermen are always wrong. They never know what the weather is. But today is a little special video. I'm actually not showing off any albums or CDs or anything. I'm showing off books and magazines and tour books of Kiss. Now, what prompted this video is I was watching Kiss Army Things. This is a channel I watched and talks all about Kiss. Basically, that's the whole channel's Kiss. So, and my favorite bands. He showed his room, which I already showed my room here with the Kiss stuff in it. And he showed a lot of stuff, but I figured I have so many books and magazines, I figured I'd show. So if you're a Kiss fan, this is for you. If you're not, then you can shut it off right now, because you probably don't care. But I thought it was a cool idea. I also decided to do this because last month, it's been 40 years since I started listening to Kiss. Last week in December of 1983 is when I started listening to them, and that's the first band I got into. Like I said, the first album was Look It Up I got, and that was it. That set everything off with the whole rock metal thing, and that was the band. That's my favorite band. That album set up the whole hard rock thing for me. So I want to figure out celebrate the 40 years I've been listening to the band with listening to the books, to show the books I have. I'm showing some pictures of some of them and certain things I have in the magazines. That'll be kind of cool if you're a Kiss fan. So, anyway, let's get the glasses on. We'll start off with, they're all stacked up here, so this is going to be kind of weird the way I do this. But, first let's go off with the actual individual books that each member did. And you got Kiss's, Gene Simmons' Kiss and Makeup. This is the first one that came out of the original four doing their own take on the band and stuff. And just a couple pictures here in the band of Gene there. And, good stuff here. Gene's book is pretty much like you would think is Gene talking about just himself, and the band. But Gene's book was good. They're all different in their own way. They all have their own stories of how things went. And Gene's book, I thought, was just the first one, and it was, Gene's pretty honest with things, but he's also, the way he is. So, there you go. The second book to come out, which I have to get down, I put it in the wrong order. If these things fall, I'm going to be pissed. Here they go. Was, and it's dusty, too. Was Ace's book, No Regrets. Another really good one, too. A lot of cool stories in here from Ace. He, had a little help because he couldn't remember a lot of stuff because he was pretty screwed up. But there it is on the back. This one's good too. I'm trying to see a couple pictures in here. There's a couple right here. It's a good book too. Ace's book was very entertaining, very funny. Ace's got, I used to have a t-shirt of this. But yeah, it was a good book. Ace tells it the way Ace tells it. Next book to come out, I think of the original four, was Peter's book. All the dust. I didn't dust any, so here's Peter's. Peter's was very entertaining. I don't know how true Peter's book is, though, because I think he bullshits a lot. But it's still a good book, good read. Very interesting. Let's find some pictures here in his book real quick. Not the best quality of... this kind of very small pictures here, man. Not to really do great to show, but here's a back cover. But Peter's book is very entertaining. I remember buying this. And the one interesting thing about this one is I did have it signed when I met Peter, so I did get his signature. So that was cool. But I got his book. I got this during Sandy. I met him the day before Superstorm Sandy hit in the Northeast here, way back when that was 12 years ago. So yeah, the book is good, entertaining. It is what it is. And the last book to come out was Paul's. Paul, Face the Music, A Life Exposed. This one is also, if I can find the page, is also signed by Paul. Where is it signed? I know it's signed because I remember my friend got it signed for me. I did not meet Paul. But there we go, it's signed by Paul. This one was a very good one too. Paul he was really the backbone of the band. He had him going in the 80s when things were kind of going down. Here's a nice shot of Paul. But he's a very troubled man. Here's a family opera. Here's with his family. He's very troubled. He's very insecure. It's weird. You wouldn't think so, because the way he is, but he's a really insecure man. He's got a lot of issues, Paul Stanley. But still love Paul Stanley, no matter what you say. So the books are good. They're all have their own aspect of it. Let's go with let's see, this one next. This was Behind the Music, the official authorized biography. And this was another one, really thick books too. This goes through all the albums, and they all have their own little things on them. Really good pictures in this one too. Here's a really good shot of Gene. And yeah, good stuff here. Basically, talk about each album. Welcome to the show. The whole, just a different band and different other bands talking about the band. And they go through every album up here into, I think until Psycho Circus. So yeah, it was a good read. Another good one. This one's pretty new. This one just came out a couple years ago. I'm dropping books here. So we got a couple years ago. This was Nothing to Lose. This is the first few years of Kiss in their history. Another thick book. Really, this was another excellent read. Really good pictures in this one too. Here they are in the old original days there. This is a lot of really good pictures in here. A lot of good stories from the old days. So this really goes up to, I think this goes up to like 70, forgot what year it goes. Let me look at the chapter thing. I think it was up to, good read. For Kiss fan, definitely get this one. This was done by Ken Sharp. Did a lot of Kiss stuff with them. I can't even tell what year it comes up to. I forgot. But it's the mid-70s. Before they really got huge. A really cool picture on the back, too, of the band. So, yeah, it's good. Another good read. I got so much scattered shit over here. But this is actually the first one I'm going to show you I got from a friend. This is old. This is the guide. The Kiss Guide to Collectibles, which shows you the music. They had the way the labels were for the band, for each album. Let's see what goes like this. They had, my friend Keith got me this. They even showed the bootlegs at the time, all the records that they had for the bootlegs. There's tons of bootlegs for Kiss. The singles. This only goes up to Revenge. But more colored stuff here. There's the dolls, the pinball machine. You know, this is a good book. Keith, I really like this. I still like reading the book, even though it's like so outdated now. And the two authors, Karen and John Lazinski, here they are. They did the author. This young lady passed away a few years back. Rest in peace to Karen. But huge Kiss fans, and Kiss, do a lot of books with like that. All right, this one is next one is the Kiss related recordings focus. This was really cool. This goes through. This is such small print, but this shows every it's all text of every song, of every album, the story behind what they could do from the band members. It's like every demo version, and like this is really you got to be a huge Kiss fan to really be into this. It's just crazy. It shows you what do you call it? Who wrote what songs, how many songs they wrote, and when this was this is up till I think before Sonic Boom came out. But it shows you how much they wrote in the band. Each band member. Paul Stanley wrote 43.69% of the music up till Psycho Circus. Gene Simmons wrote 39%. Ace wrote 16%, and Peter only wrote 4%, maybe 5%. But it's really good. It's really cool to show you about the songs and stuff. But I thought that was a good one. This one here is Kiss Alive Forever. This is all the touring for every album, all the tours and the story behind them. Every tour up till here's another good one from that's from Unmasked tour. But this goes every tour, every set list they did for every single show on this. It's insane. Like, who the hell has time to put this together? Why am I buying it? Because I'm nuts. There's a Vinny. Really excellent read. Anyone reading this, it's just great. The farewell tour. Here's the when they did the reunion tour, the remake of the Live 2 thing there. Really good stuff there. There's the back end there. Really good read for all the concerts they ever did up until like This is a farewell tour, really, pretty much. Good stuff, though. Let's go. We'll do these last. This is another one here. This one, it's this Kiss and Sell, the making of a supergroup. This one's by C.K. Lint. This one's mostly text. It got some pictures in it too, though. This is just basically how they got the band. You know, they sold the band on everything, and just the history of the band. More history of the band. I got a lot of stuff history of the band, but there you go, right there. Peter's wife and other wife and all that stuff. He got 3 wives. He had 3 wives. Not a bad read. This one's very long too. In-depth stuff about how they, you know, Kiss sold to the world. These next 3 are the album focus books. So this is 3 text-only books here of this one's from 72 to 82. Really good drawing things of the band. And it shows the each album and it explains it all, and you know, from some obviously band interaction with this one, but you know, I don't think this was officially for official. This is by Julian Gill. So there's volume 1. There's volume 2, which this one goes to excuse me. 83 to 96. There's the late great Art Carr picture there. Again, all text just talks about the albums, and even the bands when they're out of the band. Like they talk about Ace out of the band, Peter Man, Vinny out of the band, all that stuff in these books here. Very in depth. It is the last one. And you got the, you know, the band that ended. There's Gene, more all text, but really good in depth stuff, and it's really interesting stuff. I read all this stuff in like a day. Next, this one is, oh boy, this was so dusty too. This is all about the solo albums. It's insane. No pictures in this one really, just all text of the solo albums and how they came to be. This was a big read too, so you really got to be crazy to read this stuff. But I'm a huge Kiss fan, so that's why I did it. I got it. Good stuff. Everybody talks about each solo album, how they got what the ideas of it, and the charting things, the singles on here, the pictures of singles here. That's about all the pictures you get. Yeah, good read though. This one's also it's just good stuff. God, there's so much dust on this. I'm sorry about that. Next is, that's what I got here. Got a lot of stuff here. So this one is, I'll save this one for the next one. This was the book by Lydia Criss called Sealed with a Kiss. And this one is, I'm not sure if this is like signed by her or not. It looks like it is, but it could be like just a fake signature, I bet, by Lydia Criss. But it's a nice thick book and lots of pictures here. Most of the early life for her with Peter. So there's some early pictures here of the band, of Gene there. Another good read, basically from her perspective. She took a lot of pictures here. A lot of unofficial pictures. Here's a nice little collage pictures of the band here. You know, here we go. A little glare here, but that's life. Good stuff. Good read too. Goes into her life. That's with, you know, without Peter, and when after she got divorced from him. And yeah, good read though. And this one is the mega one. I'll show this one right now. Everyone's seen this history book here, which is huge. This came out in the 90s, right after like Revenge. And this one is actually signed because the band had them done that way. Here they are. And this is so hard to show this, but signed by the band by Paul, Gene, Bruce, and Eric Singer. So this is actually the only autograph I have of Gene Simmons. Because that's all I have. I have Paul on here. I have Paul in the book I showed you. Never met him. I have Bruce on here. I also met Bruce twice. I have 2 things signed by him. One by Eric. 2 by Eric. I have signed Sonic Boom and Revenge. And Bruce is signed this. And I have him on Asylum and Revenge. And I have Tommy Thayer doing on Sonic Boom too. And Peter and Ace. I have Peter once. and Ace I have 3 times. Whatever, and I got that stuff. But this book is ridiculously huge. I wish I could show you all these pictures in this book. But if you never read history, I don't want. Oh God, this book's so heavy. There's some stuff here. It's really good. This is the original artwork for Destroyer. It goes through the whole history of the band. And yeah, good stuff. There you go. That fell off. Put that away. This is just too big to show. And the book's starting to fall apart now, actually. Which sucks, but like I said, I don't look at that too often because of that reason. But it's a great book for Kiss. You know, thud it made. This is the newest one I got by Martin Popoff. I don't know if I showed this one already. But this is a great one too. The history of the band too. Again, history of the band. Like I need more history of the band, right? But it looks like this. Really good pictures in here too. Even signed by Martin Popoff himself to me. Isn't that great? Crazy stuff. I might have shown us what I did. Too bad. There's Gene looking all demonic. Tell me it didn't look like black metalish. That was like the first black metal. That looks like a black metal. That looks like a black metal friggin' album cover in the 90s. Gene was the first one to do it. Make fun of Gene all you want. Gene's a very smart man. There you go. The Love Gun thing with the radios. Good stuff. So yeah. Kiss book there. Another book. And then I have, of course, magazines. I'll just flash the magazines. I got tons of them. This one here. Good shot of Gene. Plop them there. They're so old already. There we go there. This one. A lot of different eras of the band. This one's an old one. I remember this one coming out. There's Paul and Ace. Rock Scene magazine. The videos. There's Bruce with his guitars. When the farewell tour came. Stuff there. And you got this one here. And the complete Kiss right here. And oh, things are falling. This one here. A lot of stuff here. And this one. And this one. Good stuff there. And this is a convention tour. I got this one when I saw them for they had the costume shown for the convention tour for '96. I got that. I got tour books here. These two are basically the same. This is the actual tour book I bought when I went to see them for the reunion tour. It shows like this. And there's Peter and Ace. And of course you have the where's the game for the picture? There you go. Big picture of them. There they are. Good stuff there. This was the same thing, just more pictures than this one. This is more of a... It's a good one, too. I mean, that's the same pictures, really. And this one, I don't know why I have it twice, but this one. And I got this one from 83 World Tour. My friend gave me this one. I didn't actually see the bands for this one, but this is for Lick It Up Tour. And it's got the picture of Paul. I don't want this to rip either. There's Paul. There's Gene. And then you have the late great Eric Carr. And of course you've got Vinny. So yeah, cool stuff there. One more thing I'm going to show you. Just hold on, I got to hit pause on this for a sec. Okay. Alright. I got these here. Some comic books. Now, first of all, this is the reissues of the first two Kiss comic. I don't have the originals, but you got one here. Both in the this one was the blood one. It's actually not blood on this one because it's a redone version. That's the second one here. And I got this one, which is Rock and Roll Comics. Very supposed to be history of the band, but it's so thin. It's just a thin little nothing probably accurate with it at all either. I thought that was cool. This one is a 3-comic version. Love the pictures on it, so I'll just show you that. Signed by the author of this one. This one's got some cool pictures here. You can see that. And here's the second issue of that one. Okay, and the third issue. Good drawings of that one. Good stuff. And the last one is this one here, which is like this, some of like touring things from all the years from that point. And yeah, so that's all my Kiss books and magazines and crazy stuff like that. So I figured I'd show it. I don't know who really cares, but I was going to show you T-shirts, but I looked in the basement for them, and for some reason they're all messed up and wet. So I don't know if something must have got wet down the basement. So I'm like, well, I can't show you those, but whatever. You've seen shirts before. But I thought this would be kind of cool. I can show you one. It's just, you know, because I got into the band 40 years ago. I'll show you the books, all the stuff I collected over the years, and that's nothing compared to what other people have. You saw this, what's his name? I forgot his name. I'll put a link in his description to his channel of Kiss Army things. He just got a million stuff, and he's way younger than I am. And I've listened to him since I was 12, and he was listening since I was 6, and he's a lot younger than me. So it's crazy though. Anyway, that's it. So I hope you like that video. This video. That's it. I hope if you like to see, please like and subscribe. I hope the books didn't bore you, and I'll keep back with more stuff with the music next time. I just want to do a special one. So, and keep rocking metal alive. We'll see you next time. Thank you.